there. Glad you could join me. Now, what kind of game do you want to play? No. Fine. How many people are playing? Okay, let's see. You got a name? Alright, that'll do it. My friend, do you want me to instruct? Nope? Okay, choose wisely.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, it's our Cha-Ching episode in which you are going to learn all about the ins and outs of managing and investing your money, starting with the most important rule of all, get some. Well, look at you playing Jack all by yourself. Isn't that sweet? Hey, you know what? I bet you win. Okay, take your seats, please. It's time for liftoff. Okay, you want a value for the next question? Just buzz in. Okay, this one's worth $2,500. All right, give it up for We'll Run Monopoly for Food. Hey, penny for your thoughts on this one. If Bill Gates charges a dime for his thoughts, what's the markup? 500%, 900%, 1,000%, or 1,100%? Something that costs 10 cents is a 900% markup over something that used to cost a penny. Basically, this is why the government thinks we ought to split Bill Gates up into a bunch of smaller people. Buzz in for the amount. The price tag on this one is going to be $47.50. I'm calling this one. My heavens, that's odd tasting. Brace yourself, this might sting a little. If you dine on lobster thermidor and then find yourself suffering a thermidorian reaction, where are you? A bad restaurant on the moon, a bad restaurant in post-revolutionary France, a bad restaurant in Hiroshima during WW2, or a bad restaurant on the Mayflower. The thermidorian reaction was a period of unrest in France just after the revolution. Oh, and by the way, I see London, I see France, I see that a period of unrest has come to your underpants. Go ahead and pick them out. All right, keep an eye on that value, my friend. Prepare yourself for the steely gaze of a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is Darth Vader carries traveler's checks. All right, here's the deal. I'll read off 7 words, and for each one, I'd like you to tell me if it's a type of currency. All right, if you already know how to play, I'm just going to put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let the games begin. Spot. Kubrick. Watto. Cloak. Dome. Last one. Rupee. That's all she wrote. Goodness gracious, dis, dat, whatever, you had it down. Let's look at your new score. Nice. I hope the two of you are real happy together. Time to choose a value. The value for this question is $27.50 for your enjoyment. Damn it, Jem! Let's do it. Suppose a girl is just pretending that a diamond is her best friend. Bitch. How will she make fun of its faults behind its back? By giggling at its coats, by laughing at its eyes, by talking about its dimples, or by making jokes about its feathers. In the diamond world, a crack or fault in the diamond is called a feather.
Oh my god, that diamond is such a slut! And did you see that setting it was wearing? Ugh, it was like so 80s. A silver band? Please. Ugh.
Pick an amount. Here's your total value for this one. $17.50. Here's a little something I call, how much for the boy named Sue? Oh my God! You just found Johnny Cash in your freezer! What group would most likely give you concert tickets in exchange for cold, hard Johnny Cash? The Chieftains, the Oak Ridge Boys, the Highwaymen, or the Traveling Wilburys? Johnny Cash, along with some other country western legends, formed the Highwaymen. I fell into a freezing refrigerator. I got cold, cold, cold. And I tried to get out with an old cheese grater. And it's cold, cold, cold. In that refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Time to pick a value. The amount on this question is $32.50. Here we have paging Mr. Jacques Strap. Heads up, here it comes. If a football player's trophy wife is shaped like the Heisman Trophy, what is she telling her husband each night? I'll jump for you. Get on your knees. Stay the hell away from me. Or I'm wide open for your pass. That'd be a cold, stiff arm being delivered by Mrs. Heisman. Well, how abrupt for such a fine football player, huh? One day you're scoring left and right, and before you know it, you haven't scored in 6 months, and you're seeing a marriage counselor. Go ahead and grab an amount. The value for this question is going to be $17.50. Allow me to introduce, I've got a secret service. Ready? Here's the question. Which of the following would a Secret Service agent be responsible for investigating? Clinton stealing credit cards from senators, Clinton bouncing checks to McDonald's, Clinton embezzling money from the Pentagon, or Clinton drawing dirty pictures on dollar bills. The Secret Service investigates defaced money, so Bill drawing on bills would fall under their jurisdiction.
The president told investigators this morning that a third party must have drawn the naked woman and the cigar in George Washington's mouth and then passed the bill onto him.
Choose a value. Okay, here's what you're looking at. $32.50. Time to deal with the pests. You're about to bug out. And remember, simply buzz in to kill those bugs that don't belong to the set. And you'll be heading toward a final round value of $32.50. Okay, big money, and go! Shapes that diamonds are cut into. When you see one that's not, buzz in.
Radiant. Emerald. Gold digger. Woo!
Actors in the movie Titanic.
Kate Winslet. Jessica Tandy. Woo!
Parts of Ted Turner's vast empire. Songs by classic artist Eddie Money.
Baby Cobalt. Shaking. Got me, baby. The Strokes. Baby, hold on. 2 tickets to paradise. Money. Woo!
Starbucks beverages.
Prosecco. Espresso. Cappuccino. Cafe Mocha. Cafe Biscotti. Caramel macchiato.
Beverly Hillbillies characters.
Anne Hathaway. Jethro Bodine. Jack Rabbit. Arnold Woo!
Monopoly properties.
Pacific Avenue. Boardwalk. St. Luke's Way. Woo!
Hey, you were unstoppable on that one. You want to try your hand at something else? Choose an amount. Let's see what the value of this question is. $3,000. I believe this one is called I'd Still Rather Have Two in the Bush. It's go time. In what type of investment might a group of savvy landscapers invest? A shrub fund, a grass fund, a hedge fund, or a tree fund? A hedge fund is something you invest in. The others are something we just made up. The only downside to a hedge fund is that you can't trim it and make it look like a big swan. Grab a value. The reward for this question is $3,000. Get yourself ready for Guns Don't Kill People, Sausages Kill People. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. Say Jesse James started robbing trains using the old sausage under the shirt trick. What kind of heat would he most likely be packing? A 3-gauge halva, a 4-gauge chorizo, a 5-gauge aubergine, or a 6-gauge kohlrabi? A chorizo is a spicy pork sausage under someone's shirt. Not surprisingly, Jesse also tried to use that trick to pick up women at the saloon. Grab that value. The total for this question is $4,500. May I introduce money that sounds funny? Think fast. Here it comes. A sawbuck minus a simoleon equals what? A quarter, $1, $5, or $9? A sawbuck is a $10 bill, whilst a simoleon is simply a $1 bill. Do the math, $9. Now store that away in your haversack, and take yourself a nice rest on the Davenport, why don't you? Go ahead and choose a value. Let's see how much you can win this time. $4,250. The category is Austin to the umpteenth powers. Gee, you know, it's been kind of a long while since the government made Steve Austin the $6 million man. If it cost $6 million to rebuild Steve Austin in 1973, about how much would it cost to make him better, stronger, faster in today's dollars? 10, 23, 41, or $60 million? $6 million in 73, adjusted for inflation, that's about $23 million nowadays. Hell, and even that'd only get Steve Austin a pair of government-issue bifocals and a fancy walker. Take a value. Let's have a look at this question's value. $72.50. What in the... I can't read this.
It's time for...
Remember, unscramble the anagram and then buzz in with the answer. You act fast, you get more cash. Right out of the gate, this one's going to be worth $72.50. All right, here's what you do. Unscramble the letters to form the name of a real person. Cable, come on, start typing and hit return. Yes, Robin Leach, the man who works hard to bring just a little bit of depression into every struggling middle-class household in America. Thanks, Robin. Pick a value. Okay, well, this question is worth exactly $3,000. Your category is going to be You're Nothing Without an American Flag Jumpsuit. All right, let's do it. Getting paid to try what ridiculous stunt proved that money is the root of Evel Knievel? Jumping the Hoover Dam, jumping the Bering Strait, jumping the Mississippi River, or jumping the Snake River Canyon? Way back in 1974, my close personal friend Evel Knievel tried to jump the Snake River Canyon in Idaho. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. It was only later that he realized it was because he was riding a moped, and that he wasn't a bird. Pick a value. All right, time to get a little mental workout. You're almost through, but first, the attack. Now, you know all about this. All you need is to get a clue. Is that a dead president in your pocket? Hey, can you make change for this? Man, something stinks! And since you're the only one here, must be you! Let's assess the damage! There it is! Wow, that was an intense game. That was really thrilling. You were by far the best player we had. Now do me a favor. Look to your left, now look to your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Want to get away? Come stay at the beautiful Sam Benton Bed and Breakfast. Sam Benton